Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for il secondi partita di Giochi Call of Duty.
Giochi Call of Duty.
Miei amici Lee Demon Smith e io Stuart Tospottoso. We are ready to go, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is bad Italian.
Just about butchering the language.
Well, the language
So,
right.
Leho and Shah with the opening frags there. Fofos are in all sorts of trouble in the opening round here. G-Lady trying to hang on in there. Finn just about survived with no health whatsoever. The wonders of Pro Mod helping us out in exactly who is surviving. He just came, I was going to say, he was right there. He just saw him, and G-Lady comes around the corner, dashes straight through, but no. Survives. The bomber's down. So Fofos really need to kind of make a move here. Finn does gone down, G-Lady goes down, and that is the first round to Ox. So very strong. Like we said, we saw these on here this morning versus SAG, who were very strong on the attack and the defense on this map. Pretty much closed it out, so when it came to strike, it was really much a null point. And as we saw, Ox are not that strong on strike, it would appear. So Fofos were very good on there. So Tosspot, what do you think?
I think that G-Lady's got himself a frag, but then been picked off by Shah. Boone opens up with the vengeance frag onto Shah for killing his lady. And now it's 4-on-3. And Mesa, Umber, and Mirko are ready to go. As Mesa looks longingly at the back of the banana wall. And Fint finds himself the frag. There are no bananas. I don't know why I call it the banana wall. As Fint pulls back a crucial... Yeah, bananas and melons are very similar.
As are apples, apparently.
As are apples in Italian, yeah. 2 Ox players left up. This is a crucial round for the Fofos. Make sure that they don't give much away. Ox were very strong in their attack when we've seen them earlier. But as I mentioned earlier, Fint needs to have a big game here, because he didn't when we last saw him on this map. Bomb going to be collected by Mesa. Trunk gets himself a frag onto Mirko, and now Mesa is a 1 versus 4 with bullets coming through the wall. He's been spotted, but he answers the call with an awesome frag onto Boone. Now as he makes his way towards that site, he opens up with the Deagle onto one of the incoming Fofos player, but in the end, 3 was just too many, and he was taken down. Round 2 goes the way of the Fofos, 1-1.
So the Fofos do respond, and a strong response as well. They need to get some of those grenade frags opening up. Trunk tosses out, smoke down on street. Nobody getting tagged up. Look how delayed the Fofos are there going into Kebab House. Nobody rushing in early, dodging all that opening gunfire. Lehu does take down Boone. The grenade's going across street there. And very slow from the Fofos. They're not rushing in, so they're completely making sure they dodge all the grenades, but instead it's gave Ox all the chance in the world to get into position and get themselves the frags opening up. Mirko with a bomb. He's a long way back from the bomb site, so it's going to be a slow, steady bomb plant. So the Fofos need to set themselves. They don't need to rush. And Sexa does take down Leo. Nice shooting there. I think that was from Kebab. And Ox have got themselves into top of a house. They have 2 members in there. It is Umber and Shah, I believe. Mirko with the bomb is a long way back. Fint does take down Umber there. So Sexa are also at the back here. So they've both backed well away. Shah was up in that top house. I don't see where he's moved from. Mirko on his own with the bomb. Tracking Trunk, I believe it is there. And he's just going to get around in position. He's going to dashing across the street now. Is he going to see him? Did they see each other? He does. And that is Trunk down. And meanwhile, Sexa and Fint still jostling with Shah down the bottom here. And Shah just peeking round. They're keeping him busy or tied up ready. Oh, Finta missed it. That could have counted. That could definitely have been a round for him. He lands it the second chance though. Mirko goes down. And now it is Shah. He was up in the A house. He's managed to work his way through complex. He's in all sorts of trouble. He's getting tagged up heavily. Remember, Fint is just down there. He's trying to lay himself his own cover fire. As he dashes in, he takes down Sexa, spins around, doesn't have the time. And well done, Fint, for just staying out of the sight there, really, and hanging on. So Fofos, well, they take the second round, and suddenly we got a game on.
Yeah, there are a few mistakes on the end of that you could analyze. In the end, the Fofos picked it up, but that guy was able to run straight across the road without Fint firing a shot. In the end, that worked to Fint's benefit, but Sex has opened up the fragging. Shah has returned fire, as has Umba, and now there's just 1 man left standing. It's Finta on 2. Mesa and Leo left standing. The nade does some damage for Finta, and he's more than capable in this type of a position. Opens up towards the back, almost close but no cigar, and his eyes on that site. Here's player 1, and he's gone. Now Finta versus Mesa, sniper on sniper. Finta has form on his side. Mesa doesn't, but he has the bomb to plant. And Finta maybe knows it as the explosives are planted. And, oh, he stayed. And there was a shot there to be had. Mesa wants the duel. Here we go. Mesa's, lining him up. Missed his shot. Finta chases him around the corner. Who's stronger here? Mesa behind the melons of doom. Those 4 special melons, unlike the others. Here comes Finta. Makes his way forward. Looks towards that bomb. Baits him out. As Mesa will go around. As he spies him. Can he land it? No. Low on health. The clock ticks away. 15 seconds to go. Mesa now with the other melons, not so doomly as Finta is on top of that bomb. There's Mesa still flashing away on health, but he has health back up. Goes out, and finally, right next to the melons of doom, lands the frag that brings us to 2-2. And Lee, what do you reckon of those melons?
When it comes tonight, when we're in the restaurant, I'm going to say, when they say, do you want dessert or fruit? I'm going to go, melons of doom. See what they bring us. They bring apple again.
You can't eat melons of doom. They're not good for you.
Melons of doom. Nobody can cut into them. So we're going live once again into the 5th round. It is 2-2 all-square game on. Into Fofos took the first map on strike. Remember, 13-8, I believe the score was. It is a best of 3. It is the winner bracket finals, and Fint lands on Mesa there, so immediately he gets his strike back, as it were. G-Lady on the back side. Boone in top house of A. Fint keeping his eyes on the prize. Looking around. Mirko is there. Fint was staring straight at him. Fint's actually moved, and Mirko, well, he had a frag, got straight on Mirko. Mirko's trying his best to get in around that plant. There he is around the melons of doom, as they shall forever be known. And the bomber has been dropped and now moved in towards the bus. It was in the bus as Leo gets down straight away as soon as he picked it up. So Fint's got a good eye on this bomb. And Mirko's trying his best. He's getting tagged from the side into the kebab house. Does down Boone. Umber's working his way in. He's trying to find Fint. Fint's the man that's been causing the problem so far. Manages to find Sexa across in the kebab house. It is Umber peeking. Doesn't land it though. Sexa is there. He's got gunfire going left, right, and Mirko does go down. Umber now last man standing for Ox to switch back to him. He is gonna have to get that bomb down. He's got 10 seconds. And really, Fofos should just hide, but it doesn't matter. They're gonna get the frag, and the Fofos take the 5th round. It's 3-2. The Fofos still looking very strong on their defensive side.
They very much are, and unfortunately 3-2, the same score at Upton Park, and if you didn't hate Wayne Rooney before this, you bloody well do now. Mirko took a pop at his teammate there. Leo with the grenade, drops G-Lady, and it is Shah who will make his way forward. Leo spied someone there, but has taken damage and is fragged by Trunk. Mesa's looking to avenge. He powers up by the... They're not the melons of doom, the ones to the right, as he makes his way in. Where did that man go? You and I both know he's down to the left, but Mesa seems convinced he's gone away. And now in the melon room, pushes forward, hasn't landed that frag. Mesa has 4 men to find. He does have Umber for company though. Let's see if we can find him. Umber is on the other side, and Mesa pokes his head around the corner. He's moved from there, Mesa. And one man's gone all the way up the street. The bomb is still down. Mesa pokes his head around. That guy on the street to Mesa's right is going to have a field day. And it's Trunk who finds the frag. It's all on Umber. Last man standing. Takes down Boons. Has Trunk, Sex, and Finta to find. None of whom seem to know where he is, judging by where they're rifling off those shots. And he's going to make his way over to Il Bomba as he goes across to their site. But as he crosses that road, they unleash a whirlwind of hate. And it is 4-2. And round Fofos.
I wasn't aware what a whirlwind of hate looked like in Call of Duty, but that was it right there. You've just spotted it.
Well, 3 guys shooting at 1. That's pretty hateful.
Pretty hateful. It's like a hate crime right there. Umber tossing the grenades out. Is he going to try and dash in? G-Lady goes straight down to Mesa. Mirko also getting a grenade frag. So this is going to be a good round for Ox. Surely they can try and work their way back into this. They're in danger of letting it slip away from them and going down into the loser bracket. They do pick up another 2 frags. Finta the last man standing. Trunk, sorry, the last man standing for the Fofos in Kebab House. He has a 4-on-1 And they know exactly where he is now as he completely rattles off some meaningless shots. Spins around and just randomly takes down Umber, but Mesa finishes the job. It's 4-3 and Ox got themselves a vital round.
They do. 4-3 the score, and work to be done here by the Fofo side if they're to close out this round. They're going to want to get in there minimum of 6 based off the way the first half has gone for them. And they're more than capable of doing that. But that first nade from Mirko hasn't helped them. Here is Boons. Collects himself a frag onto Umber there at the back of the refrigerators. Finta gets himself a great frag onto Mesa, who was just dodging behind that car. We're at a 3-on-3. G-Lady, Boons, and Fint. As the bomb goes down. 3-man after plant for Ox. They'll be hoping to get this one as the Fofos need to coordinate. Shah will dart back, and he'll be the man they're not expecting. But with everyone else dying, it doesn't really make too much difference. Finta is alive, but not anymore. 4-4.
All square once again. Good comeback from Ox there. They're in danger. Remember, they lost the first map, so they really have to take this one. They are on the attack, and some would say it's the easier side, the attack on this map.
I prefer it.
Yeah, and at the moment, they are, well, they're struggling. But don't forget, there's another 4 rounds left, so they could easily turn it in their favour quite strongly as well. No opening grenade frags this time. That was important for them before the last few rounds. Leo does down Trunk though. Trunk's been the mad dasher really, the SMG man that charges up through the sides. And he's been caught the last few rounds, which has caused some problems. Boone has managed to keep the A house clean this time. He's had a few problems in there of late, but he's kept them away and things have settled down again in the round. Finta just caught a glimpse, a whisker of someone peeking across, and he does land it. It was Mesa. I think Mirko was there as well over at the Melons of Doom. There definitely was someone there. He's convinced, and it is Mirko. There he is. You can see him crouch right behind those melons. So he is just peeking right there. So he's waiting, biding his time, dashes away. Going to move around the side. Sexus takes down Shah. Shah was making an attempt to work his way down. G-Lady's also down Umber, and now suddenly Mirko, who was quite happily just crouching at those melons as last man standing, Sexa downs him, and that was really a given round for the Fofos. Ox actually went aggressive and decided to try and push through into defensive positions instead of just getting the plant.
Key battle being won here, Lee, is this one. Mesa versus Finta.
Absolutely.
Mesa hasn't got a hope right now. We follow him. Let's see whether he's got something to say about that. He needs to find Fint! Oh, can you believe it? He does. And it's a hell of a shot. I didn't see Fint on the screen myself. I just saw smoke. And then I saw the words, "You've killed Fint," roughly translated from Italian. As Umba makes his way across. Beautiful stuff from Mesa. True Shoutcaster's curse. The round is 5-5 because whilst I've been waffling on about one single frag, the Ox side have gone on to win the round. Great stuff.
Well, you called it there. As soon as you said it, I thought this is going to happen. It's going to happen. Bang. Hits it straight away. 30 FPS, Smokey says. Well, maybe they are on top. I don't know. I'm going to investigate this situation whether they did come on top computers. I think they brought their own, but it's a long way to drive. Double frag now. Umber taking down Boone and G-Lady. Surely this is going to be Ox now using their momentum of they just picked up from downing Mesa, Fint, straight early on. Trunk, Sexa and Fint, the last 3 standing. Bomb planted very quickly. And Ox setting up their defensive triangle as Fint tries his best to pick out. I think it's going to be Umber that's up in the left-hand side here. He's trying to find Mesa still around there as well. I think, did he oh no, it was a Smokey just thrown in there. Tosses out the nade towards alleyway there. He's got Trunk in support. Trunk does find Mirko, and they're going to try and dash for the bomb, but Umber and Mesa are down in Fint in the back, and now suddenly Trunk is the last man standing. He was behind him. He's got shot in the back there. Double team. Look at that, front and back. Completely down, and Ox with a very nice strong round. 6-5 for the first time they've took the lead.
They haven't, I was saying about 4 rounds ago that Fofos played deserved 6 rounds on their defense. Well, at the moment, they're going to have to fight for that right. Fint goes looking for Mesa. Oh, he's found him in that top room as sniper bullets pass sniper bullets, achieving little. But Mirko and Liho have got frags. Shah is down. Fint is under pressure and is gone as Mirko has the bomb. Trunk and Sexas are there. And it's a 4-2. This should be 7-5. Although Sexas gets himself a frag onto Liho. And We are paused for laughter as...
That's the grenade hit, isn't it? That's
I think so. I think he threw a grenade at him.
I think it might have been a smoke grenade. Death by smoke grenade. I'm not too sure.
On board with Messer as he looks down towards that site. The bomb is nowhere to be seen. Trunk in a crucial position here for fofos. Pushed way up. Oh, no, Trunk. No. Got caught with his trunks down there and finished off by Mirko. And that is now all on Success, who's got to come back 3-on-1. Collects the first frag. Now looks for the second. He's got the right location, but he's in trouble himself. As he's going to have to reload any second now. Explosive planted. You can see him. Success isn't going to get him, though. And the fofos are between a rock and a bin right now with Success as he makes his way across. There's someone who just planted that bomb. And there's Umba on a long way away. Mirko's got the frag onto Sexton. 7-5. To tell you what, 4 rounds ago, Ox would have taken that because they were in real trouble. They've turned it around to win the first half of this map. Can they take the map lead?
Well, don't know. They have to, really, if they want to try and stay in the winner bracket or really get to the final. Grand finals obviously going to be the easiest run. I'm not too sure how it's going to work in the finals, whether it's going to be a case of... only need one map. That's how it tends to work, but it is a best of 3, so I don't know.
I'm not sure how it's going
We'll
to
double
work
check that with we'll double check that with the admins and get back to you on that one. But oh, you've readied us up already.
I know.
So the fofos, you know the F button well. So I don't know. Really, I think the fofos seem to have turned it on here. Ox at the moment though, they are on their own map, so I think they're going to take it. I think we're going to see a third map.
I think so too. They're in grand position here to do so. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I don't fancy the Ox right now. I fancy the fofos. I think they're in a better position. I think their headsets in. Sorry, their head is in the right set of mind, and I think they'll take it. We're waiting on 2 players left to ready on up. We're going to take a quick break whilst this all gets sorted because I think they may have run to the loo. So we'll be back here on Quad V, live from the UGC when we return the conclusion of the Call of Duty 4.
Winner bracket final.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're live on Quad V. The fofos and Ox are away as the fofos side make their way through. It's going to be fofos needing 8 rounds for victory, and they've started in sexy style as they get themselves 2 out of the necessary 5 frags, all from Sexas as he makes his way in, and he will go through. It's going to be Umba and Mesa left standing against 4 fofos player, and they really are in a spot of bother here. Ox didn't need this start. Had they won this first round, there would have been real pressure, and Umba is still looking to hold on to it and finish this one off. Lee, from your perspective, the Ox side, you've backed them, but why? What gives you the thought that they'll be able to turn this around?
Well, it's their map. They were very, very strong with the defensive side on the against SAG earlier on today. So they managed to pull it off strong. Mesa there down Trunk. So Mesa, the last man standing here. He's just got G-Lady and Finn. For the bomb has gone down, though. And Mesa, he just caught a glimpse. He look at it, tracked him nicely there. Didn't shoot his load too early. Tracked his every move. And Mesa now readying himself up. He's going to smoke it up. Try and fake it that he's going for the defuse. He's got 25 seconds. Plenty of time, but he comes straight up and Finta with his scope. Tracked right on that doorway. Took him down early.
7-6 the score. Good round for the fofos to pick up. And it gives them real opportunity here now to eradicate that Ox lead and start building one of their own and close in on the grand final. A side who yesterday we couldn't believe how they played. The admin said, yeah, these fofo guys, they're here, but they're not that great. You know, they played exactly to that description, and now they are in a grand position to try and take this one through. Ox and Redbite, the favorites, are being challenged here by a side who, well, may be able to go all the way. However, the Fat Lady isn't singing yet. 7-6, Ox still have the lead, and they have a 2-man lead in this round. Trunk and G-Lady both down for the fofo side, and Fint is going to need to do something special here as he Lines up the sniper in the back. Shaw down. An opportunity knocks here for Fint now. Gets himself out of trouble and round to the main road as he looks down towards the back. No one showing their face except for Messer, who was lined up. He had enough time to wave and say, just so you know, it's going to be me who kills you. And Fint duly died. And it is going to be the Fofos with Sexus and Boone left standing. Boone picked off by Mirko, and that leaves just Sexus. He's going to have to bring Sexy back more than Justin Timberlake ever dreamed of if he's to win this round, with Mesa, Umber, and Mirko all waiting for him as he picks up frag number 1. That's the start. That's Dr. Dre coming back. Let's see whether he can go one step further as he makes his way through now towards the bomb site. 10 seconds, 2 frags to go. He's never going to get it. But both players do line up to try and frag him. He's going to get that bomb down, I think, as well. Is he? Surely he dodges left, right. No! He's bringing no form of Sexy back, and it is 8-6.
And Ox with a strong start on the defensive side now. So,
well, 1 round each.
Well, strong. Strong defense, though.
That would place me in the strong category.
It showed good signs. So we're going to toss out the grenade straight up there. Leo dashing across the side. No opening grenade frags. One just rattled past, managing to hop up and over that car. Nobody really pushing. Not a heavy push from the Fofos at all there. You can see them all lined up actually on the map. They are about to make it. Let's try and find Leo if we can. He's going to get busy any moment now. He's got 1-2 around the side. Just as soon as he pokes around that corner, Boone was there. There we go. Boone makes that move straight away. And Umber realizes it. He's going to have Boone. In fact, he took down Mirko as well. This is a strong push from the Fofos, but Shah says no on the other side. He's pushing through Melon Room. Umber downs Boone. This is back and forth movement. And Umber and Sexa, the last 2 remaining. Sexa backing away. Remember, the bomb is loose on in Melon Room. And Umber, long way back actually. A long, long way back. Just taking a peek on that street. And he's going to catch a glimpse of Sexa in a minute. I think they both know where each other are now. So Sexa's going to make a mad dash towards the side. 38 seconds to pick up that bomb and get it planted. Meanwhile, Umber knows he's going to try and switch his position, get ready to catch him as he goes by cross street, tags him up nicely. He took a good half of his health off there, but he didn't manage to land the all-important frag. And now Sexa's going to dash across, pick up that bomb, get it down on beat. All he needs to do is delay him. He knows he's going to get in there, 20 seconds. He's going to try and peek. And Sexa still thinks he's there. He doesn't realize he's just behind this other wall. As soon as he peeks around the corner, maybe he does, but Umber's there. And Ox pick up the round 9-6. Nice play.
Absolutely crucial one-on-one. Lose and you're staring a draw, or the tie's being pulled all the way back. Win and suddenly you're out by 3 rounds and you've got a bit of breathing space. So 1 round, 1 frag really meant so much. As the first frag comes in from Sexas. Umber is the man on the wrong end of it. As Fint goes looking down the street. Leho's taken some damage. Fint nailed one down. My eyes didn't catch someone there, but perhaps I'm blind.
No, you missed.
As there's a player there. You can see that the little leg that darted out. He's going to do the hokey cokey and he'll turn about if he can. It's Mirko that's in there. They're all laying fire to him. He's the last man standing. And he's gone. 9-7 the score, and the Fofo side will not be beaten at this moment in time, ladies and gentlemen. The question is, do they have it in their locker to pull back this still 2-round deficit?
Yeah, well, we'll soon see. Trunk's going to make a mad dash. It looks like a very aggressive push here from Ox. They've got 2 of them going dashing straight up street, and they do land it. Leho, Shah, and Messer with 3 frags, all in the same split second. Mirko with a grenade. G-Lady, the last man standing for the Fofos. This is going to be a very fast round unless he pulls off a team ace. Maybe he can, maybe he can't. It's 10-7.
It stays at 3, and there is work to be done. The Fofo side are on the road with Boone pushing out with the bomb. Fint is there. Fofos, they're going to have to win 3 in a row here. They can't go round for round. That's not going to work. In at the Melons of Doom is Mirko. Umber is there as well, and the pair of them line over a few shots, but Sexas has got himself the frag onto Shaw. 4 on 3, the Fofos on the wrong side of that. Trunk ready to move. Sexas is going to push out. The nade from Mirko does the damage, and Sexas is gone. Finta and his rifle go poking, but there's only 4 men for him to take out and no one left on his team. He's going to have to find someone. They have no idea where he is. The 4 Ox players are firing around left, right, and center at nothing. Oh, he spied something. Oh, and he's given his position away. Now they know where he is. Now they unleash a whirlwind of hate. Shot after shot coming into that one house. He does not stand a chance as they go looking for Fint. And he will poke his head around. Oh, I take it back. He finds a great frag onto Mesa. Now with 1 player left over on the other side, he has not seen him in 30 seconds to go. If he were to land this next frag in, I don't know, the next 5 seconds, he'll give himself enough time. But those 5 seconds have gone, and there is no time left. He will go running, and nothing there, only bullets chasing his tail as Finta has been picked off. 11-7, looks like this map is going to go the way of Ox, and the Fofos have work to do.
They do, and it will go to the 3rd map. No idea what that is. It's going to be Crash, I reckon, going by the previous maps that these teams have picked. So, Fofos coming dashing through. He's got a glimpse. I think it must have been Lehu. It was Lehu down in trunk, but Sexa was coming in support. And immediately all square back in that position, trying to lay the cover fire down at Kebab. Didn't manage to get anyone down. G-Lady does with the deagle onto Mirko. Sexa peeking round. Gets himself in position on Ali. Gets a good glimpse. Knows that someone's there. Boone there as well. He's trying to defend. Goes leaping around the corner. He's covered. Whoa, careful you don't kill your teammate. Oh, but Umber comes around. Downs Fint, downs Sexa, Shah downs Boone, and suddenly it's switched immediately, and the Fofos in all sorts of trouble. G-Lady just jumped out that window with no idea what he was going to do, and failed.
7-12, failed is the word that Sexa says as well. And there are 5 rounds between the Fofos and Ox, but there is only 1 round between winning map number 2 and keeping Ox right back in this. The Italians not willing to give up their place in the final just yet against the side from the Czech Republic. And we'll spy Sharp poking up. Trunk is going to get a frag, and we're at 4-on-4 very quickly. In fact, no. The Ox side have lost 3 men now, and suddenly Fofos have got a glimmer as they make their way through, but this is going to be a comeback and a half. As G-Lady will make his way through. Finta's going to push in. Messer is there. Sextus holds. G-Lady sits. Finta is on the prowl. Snoke will go out. 3-on-2 in favor of the Fofos. This is an opportunity for them. And the Fofos have themselves the frag onto Umbe. Mesa, last man standing for Ox now. This looks like it's going to go the way of the Fofos. But Mesa, though, with his sniper, has a little hope here. But in that sight, no, not going to happen. And Finta finishes him off. 12-8, 4 rounds the difference now. And this looks like the Fofos have given themselves a lifeline.
Hanging on by a thread, I believe, is that lifeline. And Trunk's going to make a dash. The Fofos have been going very fast, aggressive, but so have Ox. They've been dashing up street the last 3 times. It's not going to happen this time, so slow start from Ox this time. They know they've only really got to just hold out the round, and no opening grenade exchanges whatsoever. So Boonsmooks makes a move in towards that bomb site. Are we going to get a 5-man plant here? Looks like he's thinking of trying it. Sexa does land that grenade frag onto Mirko, who has been the bomb carrier for the last few times, but Boone's going to go for this time. Does land that headshot on Umber. Suddenly it is the Fofos going to be taking this round. Surely 2 men left. As soon as I mention it, someone dies. Shah and Lehu, he's going to go for the quick bomb plant. Trunk does manage to shut down Shah. Bomb plant goes in. Doesn't matter because Trunk finishes them off. And they are hanging on here, the Fofos.
Yeah, they pulled it from 5 rounds down to 3. They have no right to get this to overtime, but they look like they may just have enough in the trunk. They found some energy from somewhere. They found something from somewhere. But Mesa has chipped away at it with a big frag. Trunk's been a real hero for the Fofo side. But Shah goes down at the hands of G-Lady. As Mesa and his sniper have done the damage. Mesa's stepped up a bit as this map has continued. And Boone in the back of that bomb van with bullets coming at him from the top floor, but he thinks there's someone on the ground floor as well. It will now be Mirko to push in. Nothing happening for Ox right now. 4 on 4. They've been able to hold out this long. The fofos soon are going to have to go for it. And they do. Sexus gets himself the frag onto Leho. And that leaves G-Lady able to push into that site. No, the bomb is not going to go. Yeah, it is. Boone gets a bomb planted. 3 on 2. Umber and Mirko still standing. And the Ox side with an opportunity to pull this one back. And it will be Umber to go for glory. G-Lady pushes himself in. Into that bomb site goes one. Boone is going to get himself a frag, and Mirko is there. Umber's gone down, and 12-10 the score. Going back and forth, but the fofos still not dead yet.
Fofos trying their best to pull this into overtime on this map here. Can they do it? That is the question. Or will Ox close it out? They seem to have lost a little bit of motivation, confidence, whatever. They were charging up street for the last sort of 5-6 rounds, and then the last 2 they've just stepped right off. As soon as they hit that 12 round number, they just stopped. And tactical call, don't know what it was, but it seems to have definitely halted their progress. And the fofos seem happy to play it this way. Now working their way through. Trunk's going to make a mad dash through that alleyway in a moment. He's got 2 in the building of the A house. Just where, no, he's going to back off. He's going to back off. He's not going to risk it. Boone does, though. Takes down Umber. And immediately got the one-man advantage. Trunk gets tagged up. That backs away. Reloads. Doesn't manage to get anyone. It was Lehu, I think he tagged. Just through that side. He's got one on the right-hand side of the alleyway. Here he goes. He's going to dash in. Smoke goes in there this time. Actually, it was a flash, I think. Didn't follow it up, though. Trying to wait. Just trying to bait someone. See if they're going to come looking on that stairwell. There he was. Just got a glimpse of him. Comes leaping round. Does nail him. Well, Sexer actually, they came in, supported him. Downs Lehu, so suddenly they got a 2-man advantage. Mirko getting tagged up heavily, though, for Ox as well. Tries to come round. Shah does down G-Lady. And that was in Melon, so immediately comes around, gets him in the back. Trunk nailing him down there. And now it is all to do for Ox. Fofos trying their best to drag this, screaming and kicking into overtime. Remember, they took the first map on strike. It was 13-8. At the moment, it is 12-10 on Crossfire. And I'm missing all the action as I sat with Trunk because it doesn't matter. The rest of his team did it for him. And it is now 11-12.
Trunk is the man making things happen for the Fofos side. We're going to stick with him on this final round now of the second map as the Fofos have pulled it from a 5-round deficit all the way back. They have their window of opportunity here. They took it to overtime. You'd have to back them. Pure momentum, pure the self-hate and loathing that must be going on in that Ox side right now. They've got to want the ground to open up and swallow them. Well, if they lost this round, that is. As Trunk is pushing through. Fofos in the last 3 rounds have taken the pace out of their attacks, and it's worked a treat for them. They have the first frag. Trunk, moment I say he's the man that makes stuff happen for them, he has held very defensively, but he and Sexus have been dominating the right-hand side. Boone has the bomb, looks to bait, no shots come out. Fint has got to find Messer because Messer's just dropped Sexus, and Sexus will be able to tell you roughly where he was or where he got fragged from. Shots cross the map as we're at 4 on 4, and Ox almost lose Shah there. But it doesn't happen, and Fint continues to wait. The smoke clears, and he looks into that back, misses his jump, and is going to push across again, still looking down. Nothing happening for him, but Trunk has got the frag onto Shah. They're a man to the good, and Shah has been one of the best players on this Ox side. Mirko's flashed down. Is anyone able to punish him? Bomb planted as the Echo comes in with the explosives planted. Messer's grenade, though, has down that bomb planter. 2-on-2. This is Ox's opportunity here. Somehow they've cleared this one out, but they're going to lose Mirko, surely? No. Umba takes down Trunk. Here's the opportunity. G-Lady hasn't been the best player for the Fofos, but it's time to be a sexy lady with an amazing double frag. They lined up like dominoes, and he just knocked them all down, and it'll go to overtime. And that is unbelievable.